Okay, two-strike approach. Okay, battle. Very nice. Keep battling. Nice. That was off the plate. Off the plate. Good. Keep going. And what I'll do is if they're doing like he hit everything up the middle, boom, boom, boom. I will keep giving him beyond the 5 because he keeps executing. And every time that he does one more, it's more confidence, more confidence. So I will go a couple more extra pitches. Very nice on the high pitch. Good. So you saw he got his foot down early, hand stayed back, and he still got through that ball. Right? Oh boy, great round. Okay, let's, we'll go same thing here. Okay, let's go 2 cuts, up the middle, middle, medium. Okay, do it again. Work inside the ball. Work inside. Let it get deeper. There you go. Okay, let's go 2-strike approach. Nice. Big curveball. Nice, way to fight it off. Nice, keep going, battle. Nice, battle. Nice, good round. Okay, so what he got off to a little bit of a rough start. I'll kind of bring him back, and then I want him to finish with confidence. So I'm going to keep giving him pitches as long as he's battling. Okay, so that's the 2-strike approach. We did kind of the game mode 2-strike approach. Let's see, what did I miss anything? Okay, so we'll do countdown now. Let's start at 4. So we'll go 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So ending with a baseline here, middle, medium pitch. Give me 4 for 4 up the middle. 1. 2. 3. 4. Good round. Next. Okay, 3 for you, Beckett. Okay, so last round you got a couple that you were slightly around. Stay inside the ball. Let it get deep. 3 for 3 up the middle. Attaboy, I'll take it. 1, 2. 1 more. Nice. Okay, 2 for you, Wyatt. Beckett, 1 for you. So every hitter is going to go through the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm just kind of rushing through with each player here. Okay, so when they come down to 2 and 1, they already know practice is coming to an end. They want to do too much. They're going to swing too hard. I'll tell them, stay within yourself. Just give it back to me up the middle. 1 more. Good. All right. I didn't miss anything?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, so real quick, I mean, that we just kind of went through everything with 1 hitter each time. So I will kind of say, like let's talk about T and why T work is important. And I know as players get older, they will shy away from it because they think it's T-ball, right? The T work does a couple of important things for players. Well, more than a couple. 1, they can work on it on their own, bucket and a tee, boom, boom, right? Number 2, it kind of goes back to the positive, negative feedback. If either through front toss or in a game, when the ball's moving, there's a little bit of power or energy behind the ball, and then when the hitter hits it, they're going to get that energy back into it, and they may not do the right process or mechanics, but still get a decent hit, right? Wrong approach, right result. Okay, however, on the tee, if you don't have the right process and right mechanics, what happens?
Nothing.
You get the right feedback, right? So on the tee, there's no energy off the pitcher. So you have to create all that power into your load and really put it into the baseball and hit the ball well, right? You cannot roll that ball over. You can't do anything wrong on the tee without getting the wrong result, right? So whether it's around it, whether it's linear, or you're under it, or whatever it is, that ball not moving is going to tell the player what they did wrong. And if they do it correctly, that ball is going to tell them they did it correctly. So that's one of the advantages of working on the tee, is it will tell you exactly what is right and what is wrong. Because there's no energy being supplied. Everything has to come from within. Okay. The other part is the ball's not moving, so the player can slow their mechanics down. They can work on their mechanics. However, one of the things I see at the high school, college level is players will start with like, oh, I need to work on top. So they right away go to this like difficult situation. What they should do is best pitch, best spot, where they love the ball. So I like mine like about right here. So that's where I'm gonna set it up, because I'm gonna be working down, and that's my baseline swing right there. So when they start on the tee, they should start baseline as much as possible. And then from there, go to a variation. Now, let me turn this around here. Just like on the soft toss, I see this. So this is the plate, player set up here, and the ball is out in front because they want to extend and crush. That ball should be deep so that you're working inside right away. Okay, so that's one thing that I see hitters. When they're on the tee and they're too far back here and the ball rolls over, I'll tell them, hey, you should be trying to situate your front pocket on the ball, about that spot, so that you can, when the hands are a little bit further out in front, the bat is right, it's lagging behind and you're inside the ball. So it's all about positioning yourself on this. You can also do the, like I said, the ice skater drill on this, off the tee. You can do the step behind for the over rotation. But I think the tee is a very valuable hitting tool. But like I said, a lot of the older players don't want to do it. At about 14 years old, they go back and they realize, oh, I got to use the tee. Let's see, so that was on the tee. What else was I going to talk about? There's one more thing. I can't remember. We're good?
I think we're good.
Yeah. All right, any questions on any of the drills? Now, last thing, on the setup, again, we would have 4 stations. We'd have like a front toss. Oh, I do have one more thing other than that, but other than the circuit. So I might, for me, if I had this cages facility, what I'll probably have is a front toss here. I'll probably have a Mediball station, and I will probably have 2 tee stations. One tee hitting into that net and one hitting into the back net, separated by maybe a middle net, so that I can fully utilize this cage and not just have one thing going. And here's my last thing, and this is a 50-50 for me. As a coach, I never use a machine, and I know you have probably a great machine. And let me explain why the machine to me is less beneficial than it is useful. Ask any player. When they're facing that machine, do you get the same pitch every time?
Not with this one.
Yeah. and how do you feel about your load and your timing when that pitch is coming out? Different. They don't see a timing mechanism. The coach might show them the ball and then put it in, and they're like, well, when is that ball coming out? And it goes poof, and it's on them quick. They don't get to see, right? When I show them the ball in the front toss, they're picking up a timing and loading mechanism, a timing for their loading mechanism, but out of the machine they don't. They're almost guessing when that is. They're going to be out in front, they're going to be behind, they're going to be chasing. So to me, the machine is not a good tool to use. I think you're kind of wasting space and time. I could use that cage for 2 stations and get twice as much out of it. And not only that, I can put that ball where it needs to be, and they're building confidence. Because if they're guessing at the ball coming out of that machine, any machine actually, because it's got this like coming out there, right? Versus seeing that coming out of the hand or coming out of the hand, and they're hitting less than 50% of those balls in a quality way with quality mechanics, you're breaking the confidence. You're getting less reps, breaking confidence. The mechanics are breaking down because they're chasing, guessing. So that's the last thing I'll say is about the machine. It's kind of tough. Now I know that there's a lot of money spent, and on them, but that would be that's just the way that I think about it from a coach. I can get more reps out of bam, bam, 5 and out, 5 and out, 5 and out.